with the 717 earlier, took the ski and locked into a beautiful TP. He turned it into an 8.83 with 16-point total. Jadson comboed out of the event. We can now congratulate John Florence as the 2014 Quiksilver Pro France champion. Amazing to see this streak continue from that performance at the Billabong Pro Tahiti. When's it going to end? He could carry this all the way to Pipeline.
Well, we talked about it the other day, didn't we? I mean, a third at Chopu, a second at Trestles, the first here. What's he going to do? Can he go back to back? I mean, if the waves are pumping down there at Super Tubes, it's going to factor right into his game. Very similar to what we're dealing with right here. I think Jadson just wanted to get on the jet ski to go back out and congratulate John on his first win this year. And you can see, Jadson's got to be stoked. I'm proud of the fact that he's broken that round 3 hoodoo that has been really hurting him this year. And he's managed to find himself in a final. That's going to do wonders for his confidence. We can see there John celebrating. Congratulations, young man.
Another big Hawaiian result for John Florence, as we have a great Hawaiian connection with the beach breaks in France. Florence so dominant, the surfer to beat round by round, especially when we got to round 5, when he took out Mick Fanning with just an amazing ability to pick off the best waves in a pretty challenging lineup.
Amazing. I mean, that was Mick. I thought Mick was going to do what John did, because Mick's so used to this kind of stuff. He's done well out here in the past in crazy conditions like this, but John just was in that crazy rhythm, and he kept it, and he's maintained it through the real pointy end of this event. And there he is. There's your 2014 Quick Pro winner.
And they'll get a little escort into the beach. Jadson on the sled and John sitting tall. Both two of the happiest guys on tour in this moment. Making a final is just a dream within itself. John's already put it, maybe one of the best surfers in the world in free surfs, and he wanted to prove himself with the jersey on. He already knows that he wants to be a world champion one day, and we're starting to see that lethal form now with consistency.
That one day is coming closer and closer. It's to me, it's a matter of time. It's not an if factor with John, is it? It's just a matter of time and how many. I mean, he's still young. He's finding this competitive juice is starting to flow. He wants to win. And that's when you match that will to win with the ability that the kid carries. That just spells danger for the rest of the tour.
As we see John greeting his fans here on the beach at Senyos, an amazing champion. Even with a perfect 10 along the way, we'll prepare for a big celebration. And we knew the Hawaiian flag wasn't going to be too far behind.
Yeah. Well, as usual, chaos down there.
And a moment only few can say that they've felt this feeling in the past, getting shared up the beach. They won't let his feet touch the sand all the way to the podium. We can see Hawaiian Freddie Patache Jr. and also his team manager Sean Ward on the other side. And the sand is so deep here in France.
The crowd's deep. The crowd's thick as you can't even get through there. It's going to take him about half an hour to get up the beach. Wow.
What a performer. Going back to Tahiti, to Lowers, now to France. He's the man to beat right now on tour. 40 into the top 10 coming into this event. He was world number 8. We'll see what the 10,000 points do to his rankings.
Well, it's going to do wonders for his confidence. That is for sure. Third at Chopu, second at Trestles. A win here. He's going into the last 2 events on tour. Waves that suit his style of surfing with a ton of confidence. And what's going to stop him?
Nothing
at all. John Florence, amazing to watch in the finals. He takes out Jadson Andre. I know 2 guys that were really excited to watch that final. Pat Parnell and Ross Williams on the desk. Pat, that was incredible.
Our perspective from here, Joe, just insane. John Florence, well overdue. What a blistering performance he put out from start to finish. He was the informed surfer, and it's so great, Ross, to see him get cheered at the beach. It hasn't been since 2012, the Rio Pro. to go all the way back there.
Pretty amazing, yeah. You know, he's been one of the performers on tour for ever since he's got on in the last few years, but not able to translate that into wins. So this is long overdue for John to get out here in Octobre.
He always says it's about finding the fun for him. You can see the smile in John Florence as he awaits, and just take in the crowd. How many people have come out here for the final day of competition?
It's amazing. You look over our shoulder right now, and there's thousands of people down here.
Let's check in with Strider Wasilewski, who's with John Florence. Strider.
Well, there you have it, the winner of the Quik Pro France, John Florence. You've been the crowd favorite for 2 events. This one, the 3rd event, the crowd favorite. You finally got the win.
Oh, I'm so stoked, you know, especially after being so close at lowers and having another chance in the final. And I mean, I was so nervous. It's like really hard to serve out there right now. And Jadson had such a good heat with Jordy, and he was getting big barrels and doing big turns and stuff. So I was pretty nervous. I was piling out. I was like, oh, I can't make the final again and not win. And I don't know. I'm so stoked right now.
So what does it mean to you to just go all this way and take this down? Your mom's here. It's got to feel good.
Oh my gosh, it's the best feeling in the world. You know, I haven't won an event since Brazil a few years back, and I'm just so stoked right now. It's like, especially after lowers and Tahiti, having those close heats, and yeah, I can't even believe it.
Is there anybody you want to say hi to back in Hawaii?
Yeah, I just want to say hi to all my friends, you know, back home, my brother, and I just want to say big thanks to my mom and, you know, Sean Ward and all the Hurley guys who helped me out, and Blake and Eric, and everyone's just been such a big help this whole week, and it's been really amazing.
So you built up the momentum for these last few events. Do you think this is going to do anything for you going into Portugal?
Yeah, I think it's given me a lot of confidence, you know, but I don't want to speak too soon. Portugal's Portugal, and just depends on the waves and stuff. And, you know, hopefully I make a few heats. I'm just going to do as good as I can. But I'm so stoked right now. I'm just going to enjoy this.
All right, well, unreal. Thank you so much, John. We can't wait to see you move on through the rest of the events here in Europe and in Hawaii.
Thank you.
Thank you, Strider. So validation via the victory here at the Quiksilver Pro France. A well-deserved victory for John Florence as the fans await the trophy celebration. That's still to come on top of the ASP wrap-up show. Stay close. More right after this.
John.